vehicles. These launch vehicles are the rockets or boosters which is used to launch our satellite into a space, into the orbit of the Earth. So there are different kind of launch vehicles on the basis of their function, as which kind of satellite they are able to launch. So these are the SLV, ASLV, PSLV, satellite launch vehicle, and GSLV is geostationary satellite launch vehicle. PSLV is polar satellite launch vehicle, and this is the advanced GSLV Mark III. That is, its booster is much bigger than the GSLV, and it can launch the heavy, large amount of air satellites and can take more payload with it. Like the uh, in past years, India have launched 100 something recorded satellites into the space in one go. They use GSLV Mark III. Its booster is powerful and it can take more number of satellites. So today we are going to cover up GSLV and PSLV. And GSLV Mark III is same as GSLV, so need not to do these SLV and ASLV. These two are little different. These two are likely same to this one, and GSLV Mark III is similar to GSLV. So these two are different. So that's why we are going to design these two. So first we will make GSLV, and if how much time we have, according to that we will design PSLV. So this is our GSLV, the inner design. This radius is 1000. This is diameter 3400, 2800 of this section. It is decreasing, and after it is constant. And the booster 2100. These all dimensions are in mm. So how it is inside? Here we have the satellites and all these things, payload, whatever we want to launch in the space or in the orbit. Here we have the fuel and oxidizer for the third stage. This is a booster. Now gap, there is a spacer between them. After that, this is for second stage and the nozzle for booster and all that. Then this red line shows the space between them. That is spacer, which is going to deattach, which is going to mechanize. It is mechanized in the way to deattach the both stages. And the boosters are also same, oxygen and hydrogen and whatever fuel they are using. After burning, these are going to detach from the main rocket. First stage up to here, second stage up to here, third stage, and this is final payload which we are to launching into the space. Similarly, PSLV has the same structure. Startup, first stage, second stage, third and fourth. And this here we have our payload. Like this you can see. It has a satellite, fourth stage booster, third stage, second stage, and first stage plus these boosters for the startup. So first we will go with the GSLV. How we will do? We have just the cylinders, so we will just make circulars at the bottom and pat them upwards. I'm not going to make the internal components of this satellite launch vehicles, as I have told you how to make these internal structures, oxygen and hydrogen tanks in the previous videos. Yeah. So need not to make those for today. Just the outer boundary and how it look like. I will draw only that part. So let's start. We will use our FreeCAD software for designing, as it is a open source software, so anyone can use it, and no license is required for this. So here just create a new project. From the start button, select the part design, as we are designing a part. It is opening, taking a little bit more time. Yeah. So a part is a body. So create a body, and for a body we required a sketch. From from 2D itself, it is converted to the 3D. So create sketch. Here we have the all the three planes. I am taking only this XY plane and sketching over it. What I need to sketch? Just a circle. Escape, coincide command we will use to make it on the center. And now I will give the radius of this part. It is 2800 to this much height. That is this one is straight, no bending and no change in the radius is there. After that we have this 28. We can all make it up to here all the way. Here it gives the radius only. So if the die is 2800 and radius would be 1400. Now close the figure, zoom to fit, make it isometric and then pad it. Up to what height? I guess a little more. Let it be 15,000. It's going to looking bit fine. Let it be 20,000 and okay. Now make it zoom to fit. Now on the right plane, this right plane that is YZ plane, I will sketch. Selecting the YZ plane and sketch over it. What I will sketch? I will just sketch this part over there, the outer boundary this much, and revolve it around. This diameter is given 3400, so radius would be 34 by 2, that is 17, that is 1700. So at the distance of 1700 I will make a straight line, then a little curved attaching to the previous one, and then a straight line here, and this 1000 mm radius of the arc. So let's start. Take a line there, a straighter line, exit, give a horizontal distance of 1400. Select this, make it vertical, zoom in, sorry, not 14, it should be 1700. Now I am taking a polyline, Escape. Select this line, make it horizontal, and select this one, make it vertical. Select this, make its horizontal distance to be 0 and its vertical distance to be 20 meter. That is fine. Its horizontal distance would be like this. Now a straighter curve here and an arc there. I am taking 3-point arc like this and giving the radius of this to be 1000 mm, coinciding these 2 points, taking a straight line from here to here, making these two coincide and these two coincide. Now making this line and this arc to be tangent. Okay, like this, it is looking a little fine. Giving this. Now just zooming in and giving these two lines a tangent. Sorry, a fillet command there to remove the sharp edge like this, and here also. Escape. This is fine. Just close it and revolve it about this axis. Okay. Now zoom to fit, make it isometric. Or you can see it from front side. It is looking like the same. It it was there. Okay, from the outside it looked like this, like only. When we have a cut section, then we have that uh, lining part, that is the spacer inside that. Okay, so this much is done. We are left with our boosters. There are four boosters in the around this at the lower part and the nozzle of the main rocket. So first I will make the nozzle. After that I will make single booster and apply mirror or rotation command around the z axis. So let's start the exit plane and sketch over there. Move it a bit up, zoom in there, and add a nozzle there. For that I am taking polyline. This point and center should be coincide, making this line horizontal and this line vertical. This one also be horizontal. This is the shape of nozzle. Now I will rotate it about the z axis. Close, zoom to fit, and rotate it. Okay. You can see here we have the nozzle. Now what is left? Only the boosters. So let's start making those boosters also. Taking the top plane and sketching over there. Zooming in, I have to make here a booster. So for that, I'm taking a straight line there whose horizontal distance would be 1480 and making it this line, making this line straight, vertical, and then I will give the length of this line, let it be 2, fine. Now I need a circle there. Select this point center of the circle and giving it 0 dimension, applying these 2 point line end on the arc and this point on the same arc. This booster is done. Now I will remove the extra part of the circle. This quick trim command we have this much, like this. You can see in this also. It is straight and rounded there. So here you can see it is straight one. Close it. Isometric view and pad it. I need to edit this sketch. Okay, this much. And after that, here we have the curved part. For that, I am taking this edge and applying camphor there. And okay, like this. Just shortcut method to apply the this cone to make that cone here. Though if I see it from right view, it is looking a little shorter. I will edit this sketch also. From where I have to edit, open this, go to this. Zoom in, move the sketch into the center of the screen and just increase this length. Make this distance 2 to 7. Now it is fine. Like this. Okay. Now we need the booster for this one at the bottom. So for that, what we will need, I will rotate it a bit, and over there I will make sketch a circle there. This one vertical distance to be 0. Okay, and the radius I will decrease and close. Then I on the top plane, that is XY plane, I will take a datum plane at some distance. Select this plane and sketch over there. Zoom in, make another circle there. Escape, take this vertical distance 0 and close. Now select this plane and hide it. Select this, make a multi-section solid, add sketch and add this sketch, and okay. Here we have the booster there. Now just adjust this sketch. Sketch 5, zoom in, reduce the radius and move it away. Close. Like this. We have the booster. Now Select this pad camphor and make a polar. I need 4 boosters there. Okay. Now select the camphor and pad. Okay, like this. Now just select this camphor and add these edges. Okay, leave it. Select this edge, add a camphor of 100%. Enter. Select this sketch, add a camphor of 1000. Enter. Rotate it. The last one, select edge, add a camphor 1000. Here I am unable to rotate this camphor command, but in if you will work in CATIA, you can rotate this camphor command also. It is available there. And in this I can rotate only about the Z axis, X axis or Y axis, but in CATIA you can also revolve it around this body. In this FreeCAD I have the limitation of rotating about the body. That's why I have to need the Z axis. If I don't have that limitations, I could make this nozzle as similarly I have made this one, so that I can make that sketch and can rotate it about this body, the center axis of the booster. This is how our GSLV is made or designed. Though we have just the diameters, I have chosen those diameters, but I don't have the lengths. That's why I haven't chosen any length. It will look like this. If you want to see it from the top, it will look like this. You can also search on the internet, you will get it like this only. Mm, you can see it anywhere like this, rotating it and making zoom to fit so that it will be fitted into a screen. So hope you are clear about this. All the commands I have used, as I haven't used much commands, I just use a pad and rotation commands. For the dimensions, you can look at this one. Here we have the dimension. The upper arc has the 1000 radius. This portion has the diameter of 3400 and the rest of the portion has the diameter of 2800. That's it. Nothing much is there. So we have a little time. We can go for the PSLV also. It is also similar. Here I don't have any diameters, and just the difference is it has the small boosters than the GSLV. There are 4, 5, 6 boosters are there, but these are the smaller ones. And the only, or you can say main difference is this: the process of designing process and all the other commands we will use the same. So for this I will not use the pad for this one. I will go for the revolve command and make a single go uh, from the payload section to the different stages and the nozzle in one boundary only and rotate it. Then the six main rocket will be done. After that, I will go for the pad for these six rockets. I will go only one rocket there and rotate them, polar rotate, that is copies around this axis. So let's start over there only. Create a new project from here, or you can enter Control plus M. Part design is already selected. Here we have create body. Create a new body and make it active. Then create sketch. For sketch, I need which plane. I can use ZX plane. This is XZ plane and OK. Here I will make the PSLV, and for that I am not going to take any I'm telling you this that we can also make that GSLV through this command. Those, what I will do, just make those lines which are vertical, I will make them vertical, and those which are horizontal, only the one, select it and make it horizontal. I am done. I'm just closing this by adding an arc there. A 3-point arc I will choose from this point to this point, like this. Escape, join the endpoints with coincide command. Similarly these two. Now we can give tangent. Okay, this point horizontal distance to be 0. Like this I have made it, and just close the figure, zoom to fit, and what will I will do, just rotate it about the z axis, and we are having this PSLV main rocket. Now what I need is all the six boosters there. So let's start making those boosters. For that I will choose the XY plane and sketch over it. Just trying to zoom in over there. A circle will be there. I am closing it for a while just to check the circle. Okay, need to edit this circle. This point's vertical distance to be 0, and close it. Whether it is touching? No, I need to move it inside. Move it in. Okay, close. Now pad it. If you from the front, the boosters for the PSLV is smaller than the GSLV. Like this, close. Now select these boosters and rotate around the x z-axis, and number of copies we need is 6, and enter. We have the 6 copies over there. You can see all those 6 boosters over there. Now just zoom in, select a plane over there and sketch. Exit, make a vertical distance 0, enter, move a bit inside, now I'm taking a datum plane of this surface at some distance. Let us say not that much, need a little less. Okay, selecting this plane and sketch over there, zooming in, making a circle over there and close. So now select this, hide, Con- select sketch 2, multi-section, add a section, and this one, and OK. Select this section and polar rotate about z-axis. Number of copies I need is 6, and enter. Now I have the boosters cone. Select these all, and now apply 0.5 and like this. Zoom to. Now what is left? Only the boost nozzles for these 6 boosters. For that, the similar way I have to do, On the XY plane, I will sketch zoom a little circle there, and the at some plane I have to make a datum plane and the bigger circle. So let's start. With the help of spacebar, I can hide those all the things. Now I can edit this sketch. Delete this one. Now again datum plane. Select XY plane and datum plane. Into the negative direction. From the right plane we can see how much at how at much distance we need it. This much is enough. Okay. Select this plane and start sketching over it. Rotate it. Zoom. Select a circle over here. And close. Now spacebar and hide this. Select sketch 4. Select multi section. Add another section there, that is this one, and okay. Now there is a problem that the radius of both the circles are same. I need to edit both the sketches. For the sketch 5, I will increase the radius a little bit, and for the sketch 4, I will like to decrease it. Close. Now you can see nozzle is ready. Now select the nozzle, apply the polar command about the z-axis and the number of instances we required, or the number of copies or occurrences 6, and enter. All the 6 nozzles are there. Isometric, you can see these 6 boosters are there with the PSLV. This is also the same way I have done, where how I have done with the GSLV. I have removed one command from here, that is the pad command for the this part. In GSLV also you can use the boundary and rotate it about the z-axis. So there are just two commands we have used here. One is revolution, it is rotation about the x-axis, z axis, y axis, any axis, whichever you are going to construct it accordingly. And the second one is multi-section. That is how we can make a multi-section solid zero. So hope you are clear with this, how these two are made. One is GSLV and second one is PSLV. Hope you don't have any doubt. If still you have any doubt, you can write down in comment box and ask questions. We will reply in that. So thank you for today. We will meet again tomorrow with new component.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.